Yeah. My dog's on this side, dog's over on this side.
Gangsters on the beat.
Kissing me, licking on me. I already know what you need. I bet quickly, don't hesitate with me. I already know what you need. I bet. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Hit me through text, don't call me. Still got love for you, mommy. Know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Hey, yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you make it. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop playing. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna show you what I'm saying. You want the thing but can't take it. Girl, come back, you know I'll be waiting. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop playing. Dogs on this side, dogs over on this side.
Gangsters on the beat.
Girl, please don't tease me, you're killing me enough. Dragged me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? You said you wanna talk about some things, but we just always felt inside you was the closest thing to love. Closest thing. You splash when I slip in, I'm getting under your skin. Pretty little young thing, I drink my coffee, got me all excited. She wavy, you wavy, you wavy. Low down Lincolns, leaks, lingerie shit. I need to know how you could talk shit and still can't take it. I do this for a living, baby girl, please don't play me. How are you even managing to keep straight faces and all the pictures that I've seen lately? Lord knows you still look amazing. That's besides the point I'm making. Body look like Serena, no knife and no need to fake it. You got potential, cold bottle shaping, pussy too wet, girl, please come and save me. I wasn't ready, no preparation. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. You share stories of what we did lately. Things to remember, things that'll make them want what you got, but they can't take it. Can't lie, I'm drunk, can't lie, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you're famous. Girl, please. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you.
Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA. Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know. Hand me the lighter. Oh, damn. Grandbaby, why you ain't tell Grandpop that you was starting this? She's such a jokester. But yeah, Grandpop still blows the reefers, you know. I know y'all call this now the czar. I don't even know what the fuck a czar is, but I said, give me that shit that's gonna make me say, So shout out to my boy, you know what I mean, out here in Baltimore. But I wanted to come to y'all, not to make jokes or be funny. I also wanted to come to y'all to give you a little bit of enlightenment. How you move out here in life is ultimately how you're going to walk into your destiny. So if you want to walk with a purpose-filled step, you have to have intention with everything that you do. So if you're out here causing chaos, just know that your purpose is going to be chaos. Tell y'all mothers I said what's up.
Words
Hello
of Wisdom
there.
Tuesdays from
Grandpops
Grandpops.
I want to shout out to all my grandbaby's followers that have been turning up her views. Since I've been on here, she's been getting a lot more likes, and so I like that for her. You know, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, today's words of wisdom is making that dash in between your born date and your death date count. Wondering, Grandpa, what do you mean the dash? Well, when you die and an obituary is made for you, it has the day that you came into the world and the day you left. And then there's a dash. When they get to that dash, they read your credits like a movie. It's all your contributions to the world. Some people leave this world with no contribution at all. They just leave. What will your obituary say? Do you want a legacy? Or do you want to just leave? Peace and blessings, family. Have you experienced pain in your life? The definition of pain is physical discomfort caused by illness or injury. Did you know that we can physically feel pain based on the injury we've caused ourselves or someone has caused us? Pain is a receptor that shows us that we're human. Don't allow the pain that you've caused someone or someone has caused you to define who you are. Pain is just a roadmap to success. Without pain, how can you know what you can endure? Pain is a form of suffering. If you are unable to suffer, then you're unable to get through the pain. Sometimes in life, things happen that is out of our control. Recently in my life, I've experienced pain and I've caused pain to others. As a person striving for righteousness and striving to be a better version of myself, I have to heal within myself. And I have to know that the injury or the pain that I sustained is only temporary. God is forever. And if you give your pain and your struggle to Him, He will relieve you and heal you immediately. Don't let pain define who you are. Peace. Treetop Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live in Timmonsville, South Carolina, man, via Los Angeles, California, man. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles. You already know, man. We trying to make this podcast globally, man. So everywhere I go, the podcast go. You feel me? So even though I'm not in this where I'm from at, we taking this podcast around the world. You feel me? So I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Thank you for pulling up on me, man. I'm the best podcaster in the world, man. Shout out to my co-host, Black Corn, man. He's the best co-host in the world. You know what I'm saying? We get into this, and all 2024, we're going to be pushing forward towards elevation and just keep making things better than what it was last year. You feel me? I want to thank everybody for tapping in. If this is your first time coming to the show, man, I appreciate you. Each and every time I do a show, I always tell a story. Then the story relates to the topic. So the topic for today is the value of grandparents. And I'm going to not tell a story that relates to it today, but I am going to read a book insert, and it was inspired by grandparents and mom. So we can kind of say it goes together. But this is a separate story. Story has nothing to do with grandparents. But this story that I'm gonna be reading is from my cousin. He was in high school, and he's written 2 books. So he written one at 14, and he has another one out. He has 2 books out. The title of the book is called Genesis. But before we get into that, man, I want to thank again all of my viewers. Whether it's one or none, whether it's 2 or a few, you feel me? I appreciate you. You understand? We want to give some big shout out. Shout out to Capitol Heights, Big 41, you feel me? Big Capitol Heights, Big Capitol Heights, Big Capitol Heights. Shout out to DC and Virginia. Big ups to all the DMV artists that I like, and just in general, everybody out there grinding. Big ups to my boy RG Simba. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. It's rg.simba. He just touched down from prison, and he's been dropping consistent crank since he touched down. You feel me? Check out Q the Fool. Q the Fool has been dropping pressure, straight bangers. You feel me? Y'all want to also check out KP Skywalker, Young Threat. We got Young Foot Soldier. We got Crack Fiend, Crack Boy Slim. We got a lot of other artists too. I got my LA man. His name is Young Threat too, out LA. Y'all check him out. We grinding. You feel me? Now, the story, which I can purchase on Amazon, support Black-owned authors. You feel me? The title of this story is Genesis: The Beginning. All right. So we're gonna get into it. This book, this story is this book is written by Tyrone M. Ferron. Now, this is a fictional story. So let's get into it real quick. All right. Now, the beginning. Before you know my story, you got to know the very beginning. Because every story has a backstory to it. And this is how mine was created. 10th century BCE. I've sent thousands of pods with my creatures that I've made to this unknown planet. We have been in outer space for a lot of years, and now we can rest on this planet. My creations will start new lives together and will replicate over and over again. This planet will be mine, and I will rule it. It will be called Earth, our new home. After speaking to one of my creatures that was still being genetically made by my technician, I turned around and walked away to the control center. Once I got to the control center, I saw one of my well-designed creatures that I made. Her name was Rachel, who was one of the only half reptilian, half human creatures that I made. She was made that way as a test because I wanted her to be different from the reptilians, an alien race. Her skin was clear instead of scaly. Her eyes were green instead of pitch black. And she didn't have a tail like the others did, but she was still a part of this alien race of mine, still had the powers that normal reptilians had. She had looked different. However, she worked hard, making sure that all her pods going down to our new planet got there safely. I walked up to her and said, "You're doing a great job." Rachel said, "Thank you." "All the pods landed safely, sir." Rachel started telling the other creatures in the control center with us to get busy moving on the ships down to the planet. "Get busy. We have a mission. We have to get our pods to Earth. Chop, chop. You, Get to it. However, they all looked around and didn't listen. So I stepped in and in my authoritative manner, yelling at them saying, Rachel is your commander. So follow her instructions. Immediately they listened to me and started the ship. After that, I told Rachel to follow me, bringing her into the genetic lab. As I said to her, this is where your alien race started, Rachel. All your brothers and your sisters are right here. Rachel said, wow, all my brothers and sisters, this is amazing. I never thought before that I would be here. I told her, Rachel, you deserve to be here after all of the hard work you do every day, but I didn't bring you here just to show you things. After seeing how helpful you are, I want to take care of one of your siblings by teaching him while you're both down here on our new planet. Rachel hesitated for a second, but then told me yes. Yes, sir. Yes, I'll do it. I said to her, he is right here inside this pod. However, just know he's different from us. Different, sir? Rachel was concerned by the statement and asked, what do you mean different? I explained to her, I mean, he doesn't have our powers and his knowledge isn't the same as ours. That's why he needs to be watched by someone. His name is Adrian, and he doesn't consume the fruit of knowledge as we do. Causing him to be different, I accidentally made him like this as a test, which I regret. Rachel said, don't worry, sir. I will make sure he doesn't get hurt on our new planet, and I will take care of him, sir. At ease, soldier. I said, thank you. You have a safe trip, Rachel. I thought of something else as I watched her go in the pod with Adrian. I said, Rachel, one more thing. She gave me her attention while I said, the most important thing for you to know is that the fruit of knowledge isn't in him, making it dangerous for him to consume it. So please, Rachel, look at me, Rachel. Please make sure he doesn't go near it at all. It is already on the planet in a cold area so that it is kept fresh. Just make sure he stays away from that area, or else it will have a bad impact on this new planet. Rachel nodded her head, then said goodbye to me as she and the unconscious Adrian took off to my new planet Earth. Chapter 1. Okay, so that was chapter 1. That was in the beginning. That was the beginning. All right. So that was chapter 1. Next show, we're gonna read chapter 2. The story get good. All right. Rachel done took Adrian to a new planet. Her creator has confidence in her, and he's like, yeah, I want you to go ahead and show him the ropes, Rachel, but make sure he don't eat that fruit of knowledge, man. It's gonna mess him up, and it's gonna mess the planet up. Listen to me. But we all know people don't listen. So I guess we can make that comparison to grandparents. You feel me? So when you got grandparents, your grandparents are always going to lead you in the right direction. But sometimes as grandkids, we don't always make the right decisions. But I think my manager told me my co-host pulled up. Is he here? Oh, he in the back? What did he pull up in? Oh, the Corvette? Damn. So my co-host just pulled up in a Corvette. Tell him slide in. The butler at the door. We got them throwing keys for him in the back, and we got Jessica, the bad boy joint. She in the back. Tell him come in. All right. So as he's coming in, I just want y'all to go ahead and go to Amazon. Y'all purchase this book, man. It's called Genesis: The Beginning by Tyrone Ferron. All right. So presenting the best co-host in the world from Los Angeles, California, Black entrepreneur, Black Corbett.
It's me! Yeah!
Let's go. What it do, fool?
What's the deal?
Ain't nothing cooling. So, we got a cool little topic today is, um, what did I say the topic was?
The grandparents, the importance
Oh,
of
the value of
grandparents.
grandparents, the value of grandparents. I forgot. So today's topic is the value of grandparents. And the reason why I wanted to talk about that is because I'm currently in Timminsville, South Carolina, and I'm chilling with my grandparents. And since I've been down here, I've been learning a lot, and I've been just enjoying being around them. And I think that it is important that as grandchildren, that we should always want to reach out to our grandparents because they're getting older and sometimes they're not always phone savvy and tech savvy and can always reach out to us like we reach out to other young people. So I
Yeah,
think it's very important to just make the initiative to always want to reach out to your grandparents because you only got them for but so long. You know what I mean? So that's the
yeah,
reason why.
definitely.
You still got the grandparents?
Yeah, yeah, I got grandparents on both sides still, actually. Yeah.
That's right.
I talk to them kind of a little bit, not too much, but I go help them out when they need something. Pretty much, that's about it too.
Yeah, so you gotta be reaching out to grandpa and grandma, man. You got both yours on both sides. That's a blessing.
Yeah, not on both sides, but I got a grandma on both sides still and shit.
Oh, you got grandma on both sides.
Yeah,
Yeah, and one of the things that I picked up from my granddad down here is that he was a hard worker and that he worked in the fields back in the day. He dealt with a lot of racism, racist white people. They had cotton fields and stuff like that. And
yeah,
being in the South is just such an easy vibe. But when you growing up in a time of racism and chaos, you don't have that sense of vibe, and you're not vibing like that. But I was down here and I was like, dang man, this is such a cool place to just relax and just chill. And I was saying like, getting my mind right, before I uh, transition back home eventually. But I think I'm just enjoying all of this, and I'm just trying to, make sure that I'm listening and taking in everything that they, telling me and stuff
they
like
have
that.
to give you, yeah, getting the most value out of the situation and shit.
Yeah, getting the most value out of the situation. And in life too, you want to, make sure that you're getting the most value out of situations because, even when things go wrong in your life and when things don't go according to your plan, God has a different plan. And you always want to make sure that you staying focused and, remaining steadfast and what you want to do because God is always going to open up doors and present opportunities to you if you are staying focused and if you are willing to grow and develop and be better.
Yeah, definitely. The path is not always as you think it is and shit. Just go with it. Be
Right,
putting
because
your best foot forward and shit.
yeah, you got to put your best foot forward because whole time since I've been down here, I've gotten a lot of business taken care of. I recently I signed up for the BMI joint. So even though I'm not an artist though, but I'm like,
Yeah,
shoot,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
making a jingle for somebody or somebody
yeah.
may want me to, be on their song as an intro. And I can tell them, hey, look, I got a BMI. We can get this set up so I can go ahead and get my cut off the top.
Hell yeah. Make the
Like
whole
that.
shit legal, be official in there.
Okay, illegal. Today I recently applied for my FCC license for radio. So that way,
Yeah,
you feel me? So I got my registration number. I'm trying to do this application so that I can be able to have more license that in radio because I got my degree in communication and I want to own a radio station. So I have to start putting in the steps to
to
secure
get to
that.
that. Yeah,
To get that, you know what I'm saying? So I did that today. So I didn't do the application because I'm still a little bit confused on FCC regulations and how to do that. But just that mindset, you know what I'm saying? Coming out here and
yeah,
seeing how my grandparents own it. They got the house, they got a guest house. I'm like, damn, I need to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They got their shit.
You know what I'm saying? They got their shit together, and I'm trying to, I want to have some ownership because I don't got kids. So my
Yeah,
thing is, I want to be able to own some land and stuff like that. And when you come out here down south, it's just like so much opportunity of I feel like land ownership.
yeah, it's cheaper. Stuff is cheaper. It's more of it out there. It's more in abundance with less people, so you got a better opportunity of getting something that's good
Right.
at a good price too.
Right, and you can, and like if you want to do, like I know right now you're into the flipping the houses and fixer uppers. I seen this house down here. I was like, damn, this joint bad. And I know they'll sell it dirt cheap, and it'll probably cost a lot to probably repair it because it's a big house. But I'm saying like if you keep that mindset, it'll come. Things will start to
Yeah,
happen. Motion will start to go to that.
yeah. Investors are easy to find, and loans are easy to get and shit, especially for stuff like that.
Right, right, right. So that's and because you motivated me, because you was like, man, we trying to get generational wealth,
Yeah,
2024. This time,
yeah. We trying to lock that shit in.
shit in. You feel me? So that's what I'm out here, just trying to get my mind right and just appreciating my granddad and my grandma, and I don't know, it's just a different type of vibe, and I don't know, I can't even explain it.
Yeah, it's a different. Well, also you in the South, but yeah, it's a different type of experience right now. It's everything coming to you, and with your grandparents too. That's generations of life just sitting on you. Like, look, this is
Right, right. And I'm trying to indulge and take it in and stuff like that. What's some things that you learned from your grandparents?
important things I think I learned from my grandmother. Just because she was a hard ass. She was a hard ass on my mom. She a hard like she's known to be a hard ass and shit. But I definitely see the benefits that has produced in the family and shit.
Right.
Like my
You
mom
said
wouldn't
she
be
was
as
known to
smart
be
if it
you said
wasn't
she
for
was
her.
known to be
Mom
a
wouldn't
hard
be as
ass.
smart if it wasn't for mine and shit.
Right. She was on your mom ass all the time.
Oh yeah. And that's why my mom was on mine and shit. All she seen was on, and then but and so the what makes it worse is like that shit gets results. You know what I mean? If somebody's on your ass about shit, you gonna do better and shit. You're not gonna be slacking and shit. So it's like that shit. It kind of works, but you gotta find the balance and shit.
Yeah, you gotta find a balance. Definitely gotta find a balance. And I think when you dealing with grandparents, they had so much stress, dealing with racism, you know what I'm saying, dealing with low pay, dealing with,
Hell yeah.
segregation. Because my grandma was telling me, she was, I think she told me she was one of the first people to desegregate a high school out here in South Carolina, and that was in itself, a whole transition. Yeah, that was in itself was a whole transition because when you're dealing with down south and you dealing with, education and you dealing with, trying to get your learning on and white people calling you all type of slurs, it could be kind of difficult and hard. And so I salute her for being able to, graduate and get the education that she need to get. And so my granddad was a former construction company owner, and so him and his brother purchased some land, and they sold some plots, and so he has his own land and their own street named after him. So I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? For me, because that's generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? When you thinking about land ownership, he can actually go to his house and it be his name as the street name. Come on, that's playing shit. That's player is a mug, young.
Definitely, hell yeah. That's a goal right there and shit. Like yeah, you live on my street and shit.
Right, you on my street. And then when the neighbors be like, you don't own this block, you be like, shit, that's my
Who name on
name.
this motherfucker? Yeah, who name that is right there, motherfucker?
That's my
Last time
name
I
on
checked, motherfucker, that's my name on that bitch. Better watch who
the
you
bill.
talking to in this bitch. Get you evicted off this motherfucking block, man. Stop playing with me. Nah,
Right,
but
stop doing
also
that.
I like that. That's one shit that I like. This don't got nothing to do with grandparents and shit, but just that now that we being woken up to a lot of shit, young niggas with money is getting their shit together too and doing their shit proper. You know what I mean? People buying the whole blocks and shit, like buying back the block and go give it back to their peoples, put their family on. Like it's good.
Right. And I think a lot of that is coming with because our generation, we see how our parents struggle. We saw how the grandparents told us they struggle. And we the generation, we ain't trying to do all that struggle and shit. So we trying to go ahead and get our minds right and go ahead and get focused so we can be wealthy because it's the difference between being rich and being wealthy, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, facts.
Being rich, your richness can evaporate, but wealth is when that money you sleep and you making tens of millions of dollars. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
money's still rolling in. It's still doing its thing. The money gonna make it with or without you and shit.
Right, right. And I think a lot of people in our generation they get wealth and richness confused because they think if I got $100,000 in my pocket, I'm rich, I'm good. That money is always gonna be there, but that's not wealth.
Yeah, that's not how money work either.
Yeah, that's not how money works. You feel me? You got to always be putting your money into other things so that it's constantly working for you. And that's what I'm learning right now too. I'm trying to, figure out different avenues that works for me,
Yeah.
that can be comfortable for myself so that I can be able to, make good decisions and stuff like that.
Yeah, because investing is the only way to get out of the rat race, pretty much, And I think that's something that our generation learned that other generation before us didn't really have. There was no way out the rat race. It was rat race only. But also
Right.
they had it that the rat race you could do more with it. Like our grandparents, I mean, they all had the opportunity to be able to get homes and shit like that if they were working consistently and whatever that if they were sitting down and working, they could get a home. Now it's like even if you work, you can't get shit. You're gonna have to be renting. You gonna especially depending on where you at. If you in a big city, you definitely not getting shit. And so it's
Right.
different now. So it's like if I want to do more than just have to work, I have to figure some other shit out and shit like that.
Yeah, I got because the 9 to 5 ain't gonna get it, and it you're just not gonna
And
get it, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? You have to have different avenues. You know what I mean? And so that's just what we working on. And I'm grateful that we came into 2024 with the mindset of just continuing elevating and just being better than we was yesterday.
hell
Because
yeah,
the way this world going right now, man, shit getting crunchy, shit getting unchy as a mug out here.
hell yeah.
Did you hear about
Shit
the
get
the rabbis coming out the tunnel?
nah what?
Okay, so it's getting real unchy out here, bruh. So you ain't here, but I'm gonna tell you. So in New York, they have a couple of synagogues. Now I don't know what provoked the excavation of these synagogues, but the rabbis had secret tunnels underneath their synagogues, and all of the tunnels they led to this children's museum. Now, when the police invaded their tunnels, they saw dirty mattresses with like stains on it. They saw child seats, like baby seats. And then it came out that the rabbis were sexually assaulting kids and kidnapping kids for their body parts for and enslaving them. And so they had to seal up the tunnels in New York. In random places. So all around New York, rabbis is just popping out of the ground.
Grabbing kids up. God damn, man.
Yeah, young. So I think the movie, remember that movie It?
Yeah.
That was the rabbis, bruh.
Yeah, shit.
That was the rabbis, bruh. Motherfucking rabbis coming out the tunnel snatching kids. Like, what the hell is going on?
Fuck, man. See, and that's what I like. Religion, they the oldest band of power and shit, and people forget that shit. They're the first government, they the first everything and shit like that. And
Right.
so they just, they're the old school ways that were created by them, and they keep it that way. They keep it tight. They just tightened up the ranks. Like, nah. We're not gonna talk about this shit no more. That's all.
Right. They keep it under wraps. And they also said they had a lot of these synagogue tunnels in Israel too. So that make me
Come on.
think like, damn, a lot of kids been going missing. They probably been getting sold and shipped out under the underground and shit.
Yeah. And so that shit just trash. That shit just like the Catholic Church. It's just all them motherfuckers trying to do it on their own shit, and these niggas was like, "Nah, we gonna do it together." Like, you fucking sick fucks. Like, what the
Bro,
fuck?
what's wrong with these people? Then you got
Like,
TDJ with all this other shit.
fuck, man.
It's like, damn, you got to make sure your mind is right for when you listen
Man,
to anybody talking anything for real, for real.
shit. And then people, the shit that I see it as is like the worst part is like now people don't even realize it, but that shit has leaked into the religion. If all these people are who was giving you the religion, these motherfuckers is doing some kind of grooming type shit mixed with the religion shit to get into their shit. Nah, hell nah. So y'all all minds is fucked up and y'all don't even know this shit.
Right, y'all don't even know this shit. That's why you gotta make sure that your mind is right before you try to, insert
Follow
yourself in.
somebody else and shit. Yep, hell yeah.
Make sure you right first on the inside. You know what I mean? Because they got this. Oh, did you hear about Oh, you probably ain't hear, but the Blueface, his money done went up. He owe 14 million now.
What in taxes or what? Or
Yeah,
child support?
taxes.
Taxes?
No. Yeah,
It's all right.
taxes.
The IRS will work. You know what I'm saying? That's just like credit and shit. You know what I'm saying? He just need to get somebody online. Like, oh, let me fix your credit in real quick. They'll fuck with him. They give
Yeah, how
discounts
much?
at that price and
14
shit.
million? 14
But he do need
million.
to start. He needs to start making some more money. That's what he fucking up on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't let
Yeah,
the
he
taxes
trying to
get
like mess
so
that
high.
money up. He trying to like mess
Yeah.
that money up a little bit. Just a
But
little
shit,
bit.
him and his little triplet, his try situation and shit, they can make a gang of money. They just need to make a show, move in together and shit, get it popping.
Who, him, Krishan and Jada?
Yep.
They ain't never gonna work, player.
Yes, it would. I swear to God, it'll work. You have no idea how much that shit will work. Both of them just playing a role. They really willing to do it, but they just like, nah. I'm not gonna be the one to say I'm okay with this shit.
Yeah, they both want. I feel like they both want to do it, but
And that nigga just
they
really
both
don't care about putting them there because he got tons of bitches.
right. I mean, that would benefit Blueface because he'll come up. He'll make an amazing come up off that, like he did with Bad
It'll
Girl.
benefit both of them. It'll benefit all of them. It'll benefit everybody.
It will benefit
I know
everybody
you
for
think Krishan's some big star, but she really not.
real. Come on, cuz we know Krishan hate will be tolerated on this show. She is a
We
good
not
show,
hating
bro.
Krishan. She found her come up. We love that for her. Do your shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on, beautiful, get it poppin'. But what?
She a star, bro. She a star, bro. She a star. She's a star. She is a
Look,
star. She is. I'm gonna tell you how much of a star she is. She's so
okay,
much
go
of
tell
a
me.
star. Where if Blueface is not in contact with her or in some form or some way mentioning her, he's not relevant for real. Maybe
But
only in LA. Maybe in LA, but
her entire relevance is from him, though.
true. But
So
her
she like she
relevance,
you can't be the star if your relevance comes from somebody else. That's a co-star.
no, that ain't no co-star. That just
Yeah,
means
that's a co-star.
nah, bro.
That's the
No,
co-star. Come on
nah,
now.
bro.
That's the
Nah, bro.
co-star. Look, if you're
Nah,
not the main character, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You're not the main character. You're a co-star.
true, but look, that's just like say when our podcast blow up, right? Say you get more lit than me. You're gonna be your own entity.
Yeah,
Although we together,
but
you still
listen, I wouldn't have
your
been able to
own little-
start nothing without that. But I wouldn't have been. That's like Robin wouldn't have had his own show if Batman didn't have nothing popping. You feel me?
Yeah, but Krishan never took that away from Blueface. She never said that I got this on my own. She always get a nigga his support, his
But
props.
but that's what I'm saying. So she not the star. You know what I'm saying? She a co-star. It's okay. Like you know what I'm saying? She not the star. She a co-star.
She was with
She
him.
could
She was a
look. It's
co-star.
more than one star in the sky. You feel me? But she not the star.
She the star, bruh. She the star, bruh. When she was with Blueface, she was a
Okay.
co-star. She was a co-star, yes.
That
She was a
nigga her
co-star.
son then if she a star, that nigga her son, you feel me? That everything rotate around that nigga, man. Wasn't no
Okay.
shining without that motherfucking son.
I give you that. I give you that. I give you this one because Blueface your man because you go ride for that nigga to the end. You gonna ride for homie. Okay, so Blueface, there's the sun. Yeah, he the sun. But the sun go down. The sun don't always shine. It comes around every so often. A star gonna shine. It's
No,
a
the
star gonna be
sun
there.
is no wait, hold on. The sun is always shining. Wait, the sun is always shining. Your part of the earth is just not always facing the sun. You feel me? So you're not getting the light. That's all it is. The sun gonna shine regardless. Cause when that sun stops shining, oh your whole world come crashing. It's over with. You dead. No more planet. It's not
But she been doing her thing without the nigga though. So I don't know how that can be the case though. I don't know how that
I'll give you that.
but
I'll give you that. She been surviving without him, but that's because it's off of him though. They like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got done wrong by this nigga. They feel like, oh my god, she went through so much. People relate like, oh my god, Blueface so terrible. We gotta side with her. Like, get the fuck out of here.
he a monster cuz Blueface is a menace to society. He a menace to
But
society, bro. He a menace,
yeah,
bro. I mean, but at the end of the day, that's the LA culture. So I can't even take nothing away from Blueface because the LA culture is to, be out here and you have a lot of hoes, especially if you're a member, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
type of shit.
he on some player shit. He light skinned with curly hair, you know what I mean? So he on some real player shit. I think Krishan already knew what the deal was, so she could easily get out. But Jaden stuck for real, She
For
can't
sure.
really.
No, but Jaden good. She's supposed to be like that's his right. Like people miss it. That's really his bitch from when he wasn't shit. When he was nobody, he wasn't nothing. Like that's his bitch.
You don't think she want to get from up under the nigga though?
I mean, I don't know if she does. Honestly, I don't think she do. Like that's a wife right there. Like I mean, I know people don't like her because she got the fake ass and all that shit, and I ain't really fucking with the fake ass the way she got it. She got it terribly done or whatever. But the bitch, like she be at home taking care of the kids. She shitty. She not that good of a mom, but you feel me? She be doing her shit still. She trying. That shit you gotta learn it.
Yeah, that's true. And she loyal. I ain't gonna knock her for that. She
Oh
loyal and shit.
God, that's she a ride or die bitch. She been around.
She loyal as fuck. I mean, that's definitely something that a dude would need, especially if you're in that type of lifestyle. You gotta have a female that's just gonna be down for you through whatever your
Do
bullshit.
whatever. And that shit, as much as people talk shit on her, that shit rare. Bitches ain't, come on, look, Krishan, he seen this nigga cheat a couple times. She done with it. Had the baby, but trying to be done with it. Man, you know how many times that fucking, what's her face, this seen this nigga cheat? She probably watched this nigga cheat every night. She don't give a fuck about that shit. That's her nigga. She finna kill somebody over that nigga. And
Yeah,
I like that shit too. Anytime he got an issue with a bitch, he like, I'm finna go get my bitch. You better watch the fuck out.
yeah, but I don't think Krishan was really. I'm gonna chime in on the thing that Krishan said. What you said about the cheating. Krishan was really down what Blueface was putting out. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Blueface didn't know how to really pop that player shit for real because he was trying to make it seem like he not with Jaden and they not together. Like if you're gonna be on some player shit, be on some player shit, and he wasn't really putting that P card down like he was supposed to.
It's because that's the baby mama. That's the one that, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if they're going to accept some bullshit, they're going to be like, with the baby mama, you can't go back and fuck on your baby mama. Like, that would have broke the shit. So he like, I'm just going to slide with that one. I'm not going to talk too much about her. We not together, whatever you want to hear type shit. But the rest of the bitches, it's cool. It's Gucci.
Right. I see. I could kind of see why he did that, I guess.
I'm not saying it's acceptable. I'm not saying that. No, by no means am I saying anything this nigga has done is acceptable or fucking like should be done and shit. I'm just saying, you feel me? Being devil's advocate, we can understand everything from all situations. You know what I mean? Being enlightened human beings on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely can understand the situation at hand for sure. But like you said though, she wouldn't have been who she is without him. But he wouldn't have gained more notoriety without her for real. Because Jaden is not really a star. She's just like somebody he just now putting that power behind it, bro.
But I want to say that if he had decided, and it's because Jaden did, that's not what she want to do. You know, she doing that shit because she seen the other bitch do it, so she like, oh fuck it, is this what he's into? I'm gonna try to do this shit too. But like, had he done that, had he put her on at a way earlier, she would have been bigger than fucking Krishan. Obviously, she would have been Blueface's bitch. She would have had her own whole shit going. She could have had her own little fucking Jaden shit. Like, it could have been her own shit. It's just that that's not who she was. She a wife bitch. She like, I want to be holding my nigga dick at home, and that's it. And it's not even that type of bitch though. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that nigga came to the table with, she gonna ride with. Like, that's a submissive bitch. Like that, she in her feminine shit to the core. She ready, you know? Whatever that nigga want done, he just don't be. You know, he a hood nigga that got money early. He don't know what he want to be doing. But shit, whatever it is he want, she gonna do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
If that nigga was like, oh, I'm starting a business right now, I need you to come in this motherfucker and cook every day. Should be up there with the kids cooking every motherfucking day. And still come home and suck that nigga dick. Shit, that's a good bitch right there.
It's true. You're right. You're right. I can't deny that. I can't deny it. I'm gonna ride it. You don't want.
And Krishan just not built like that. You feel me?
I think Krishan is built like that, but I think though she just gonna have to. She has to have somebody who's willing to just be super, super honest with her. Like, I don't think that she's against being in like a poly type of relationship. You know what I mean? Because she wild. So, but I just think that she needed. If it was gonna be with Blue, she needed Blue to like just keep it a buck all the way through. Even if it was on some, you know, this my baby mother, she gonna hold it down and this is what it is type. I might even go hit her a couple times type shit, you know?
Nah, I can agree with that and shit. That shit just,
Yeah,
a little bit of a little extra ism that just wasn't there. You gotta be able to let her know, like, look, we gonna do this thing and thing and thing. Either you gonna come or you gonna go. But at that time, he was just like, nah, I want the shit, and now I'm in it, and we gonna make sure I don't lose it.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of times with men, they just think trying to be sneaky. You know, I mean, for real, women just like you to be honest. If you honest, you could do pretty much whatever you want to do.
Nah, they say that, but they really don't. They much rather hear the good lie. It's just that they don't want to catch you in the lie and shit. If they catch you, you might as well not lie then. Yeah, because then you're in the same shit. But nigga, if the lie worked, they gonna love it. They love the lie. Don't no female really want the truth. You tell her like, oh yeah, I'm about to go fuck this other bitch right now. Now she trying to go find a nigga to fuck, even though she don't want to fuck no nigga. She's about to go try to find a nigga to fuck. Like, come on, bitch, be yourself. This is really me. I want to fuck a bitch. You don't act like this, bitch.
Don't act like this. You can't detect your emotions like me. Stop it.
Yeah. You let me inside you, bitch. What's wrong with you?
You trying to be a hoe. You can't be no hoe like me, baby.
Yeah, no, baby. When I hoe, it's hoeing. You feel me? This shit strictly for pleasure and money. When you hoeing, you gonna get hurt.
Right, you gonna get hurt. You hoe, you gonna get hurt. That's what they don't understand. They can't make the separation.
And then it'd be worse because it really hurt you more hurt that you let this other nigga fuck than you hurt that about anything else, even about me fucking the other bitch. You more hurt like, why did I fuck this nigga? Like, all right, bitch, you stupid.
You stupid. That's a fact. Hey, you popping that shit. We where right now?
Shit, the homie crib. I'm about to fucking talk to him about some shit. I just got off work, you feel me? They got that 9 to 5 shit popping and shit. Look, it's payday, you feel me? Come on.
We about to get to this bag, you know? So give us a quote, man. Give us a quote that you're going to leave if you was to die today or tomorrow with something that the world can remember you by. God forbid.
If I was to die today or tomorrow, my quote would be, fucking do that shit, man. Whatever it is, do that shit. Start that shit, get it going. Stop bullshitting yourself. Fuck the excuses. Fuck the bullshit. Shit is never gonna be perfect. Fucking do that shit.
Fucking do that shit. Shit not gonna be perfect. That's right. My quote, if I was to die today or tomorrow, my quote is be nice to people because you never know what they're going through.
I like that one.
Be nice because, you know, just be nice. Smile. Sometimes all you can do is smile at somebody and that shit and make their whole motherfucking day, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah, I definitely know what you mean. I'll be walking around with a smile on my face all day and shit. I'll be hearing it all day, all fucking day.
Yeah, people be like, damn, he happy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, oh God. Motherfucker been working this job 2 weeks. They already start calling me Smiley and shit. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, like it's fuck
Damn,
it.
look,
That shit bring the joy. Pass that shit around.
Pass that shit for real. All right, get them people your website so they can tap in with you.
Yeah, blackcornman.com and keep your eyes on the website. Shit might be updating, new shit might be popping out on there. Who knows what we gonna do with the website because we own it. So, just keep your eye, check it out. Blackcornman.com.
Blackcornman.com. Hey, Blackcornman, I always appreciate you tapping in with me and keeping me on my grind and keeping me focused. Sometimes I be losing sight, but you always keep me grounded. You're a wonderful brother, and I appreciate you. And I'm definitely making my way to LA soon once I get my bag right.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know. I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere. So shit. And I appreciate you having me on here. Shit, I love it. I love the fact that you fucking gave me this opportunity to be talking about myself and shit.
Yeah, that's a fact because you're awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a black man some shine.
Come on, we love it.
Around here.
Come on, Queen and King podcast in this motherfucker. We love
Queen
it.
and King podcast. You feel me?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna head out.
All right, appreciate you.
All right. That was my dog, Black Corn Man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Before we go, I'm going to play a quick commercial real quick. Shout out to IDK. He's a artist from the PG County, Maryland area. Very popular, known across the world. He just did a collaboration with the Lids Cap and X because we are our own individual. X marks the spot of how we gonna elevate. So y'all tap in. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with me on Instagram, Big Homie _Smiles 41 backup page. Tap in with me, man. Make sure y'all follow this YouTube channel. Subscribe to the joint Treetop Radio LA, or you can type in TTR LA. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna end this joint with a commercial. All right.
At a linear bill. The map's road to success is one of the most volatile things we come across in life. And where you are when you decide to stop that journey will determine whether you're considered a quitter or not. Where we come from, it's impossible to quit because most of us start so low that any form of success is a win. They say X marks the spot, but X also marks the starting point of change. The moment you realize this, that is the moment the journey has reached its ending point. But the ending point isn't the end of the overall goal. It's the point where you know you have to dig until you find the meaning, the change, the love, which ends up being the treasure.
Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.